I recently rewatched a load of Little Britain like sketches, and I'm not usually one for watching comedy shows. Nothing of the recent ones, anyway. I was watching it thinking, how did people like not be up in arms over? I mean, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like hilarious, laugh out loud, but it spawned so many like little catchphrases and stuff like that people still use today, like the whole yeah but no but yeah but, you know, write the theme tune, sing the theme tune, look into my eyes. I think literally like the vast majority of my my funniness, my funny lines comes directly stolen from different like TV shows of the like of like the 90s, 2000s. Look at this, look at this. Fuck off. Open reach. Reach down, press that fucking pedal, mate. Do you know, I was trying to think. I mean, the problem is I haven't watched TV, like the current television, for so long. Any shows out there like that are really like pushing boundaries, or is it? I mean, I can't imagine woke comedy or comedy that doesn't offend anyone being remotely funny. I mean, a lot of Little Britain was poking fun at stereotypes of all different sizes and shapes. You know, not just let's laugh at the like a minority, but you know, let's laugh at some people actually like are like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't watch stand-up shows really. I mean, all you have to do is just wait till someone clips them and puts them on YouTube Shorts, and you can just see all the funny bits without having to watch it all. See, like this dickhead who couldn't be asked to clean his Jag before he got out on the road. What are you just? For the love of God. Gonna move over. Must I do everything myself? Any cheeky little right indicators on? It's like all these people trying to like... I mean, to be fair, you usually sort of see them and you think, oh, you're blocking the road, but let's be honest with you, they're just idiots half the time. Like, there's a chance that there's a keep clear sign right round here and people are just driving in it. No? I'll shut up. I'll shut up. You win this time, road. But it won't be long until you prove me right. I mean, oh God, what's that? What's that saying? Right, I'll have a crack at it. You'll get the gist of where it's. Don't attribute to hate what's more likely stupidity. Something along those lines. It looks like people are trying to close the gap on you, but they probably don't have a clue. Which is worse. At least if people are doing it out of spite, they are aware of what's around them, instead of just sitting in the little box looking out the front windscreen. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, funny people. Who's funny these days? Who is a funny comedian? Who's also not necessarily like clean, like they don't do like swear words and stuff like that, but someone who's actually I mean, there must be like a demographic of people still left that people just take the piss out of, and that's all that's left. It's like gingers. Are they the last ones? Gingers and people from Liverpool, are they the last safe topic? I mean, for as much as I have kind of like a love-hate / indifference, I don't know, yeah, indifference is probably the best word for like Jimmy Carr, because I don't really watch his stand-up stuff. I mean, he generally doesn't pull many punches when it comes to like his jokes. I mean, obviously there are certain like limits, I'm guessing, but I like it when someone tells a joke and like you get different. You don't get like one laugh. You get ooh, and then laughing, and then people getting annoyed. I think that's the best best comedy. But will people look? I mean, I suppose like you look back now at, is it Bernard Manning? I always get that guy, you know, the one telling like mother-in-law jokes and jokes about like black people. But I always get him confused with the turkey drumsticks guy. I don't know why. And Roy Chubby Brown as well. I used to love Roy Chubby Brown when I was a kid, because I think it was just because it was swearing. It was lots and lots of swear words. I didn't really understand the jokes beyond, haha, he said naughty words. But, you know, you look back at like any of those routines now and you think, oh God, that was, it's a bit cringy. Were the people at the time calling him out for it? I mean, I think there was a massive thing with Roy Chubby Brown, didn't he? Because there was a football pitch, like a big fire, just a devastating fire. I remember watching like a fire safety thing years ago, and they showed it. I think it was Bradford, off the top of my head. I mean, there can't be that many football stadiums catching on fire. Not the point. But he went to like the town the pitch was located in, and I think he said something like, "Oh, I heard you guys had a barbecue and you didn't invite me." Something along those lines. Like just the wrong thing to say. But I think you're always going to get that kind of humour. You know, like when the Twin Towers got hit, there were all the jokes going round about people leaving landing lights on, and you know, when Michael Jackson died, there's literally within like an hour there were text messages going around with jokes about it. So there's always going to be that kind of humour, but sort of like mainstream comedies and stuff, comedy shows, pushing boundaries of what's acceptable and what isn't. I mean, I suppose like Bill Bailey, his shows weren't political and were clean, weren't they? Clean comedy. That and absolutely Tim Vine. I love Tim Vine. Just does like a whole show of just like hundreds of jokes. I've taken his approach to comedy and used it in my approach to YouTube. Hundreds of videos. So yeah, actually, yeah, thinking about it, there are clean, non-offensive comics out there, and there have been. I just don't think you're going to get many TV shows where the actors trying to be like flamboyantly gay or trans or I don't know. Like you definitely can watch like Little Britain and go, there's no way that'll fly, no way. And not all the sketches landed, to be honest. Like that one where the guy goes into a shop and then asks for something weird, and then the shopkeeper like talks to his wife, and there's just like awkward silences. Yeah, that was shit. That was bad. Then I've never really watched an episode of The Office, US or UK. I mean, I've seen clips, so I get the gist of it. I get the gist of the show. That and Parks and Recreation, all these like big shows. I'm just like, I think it's when it's like billed as a comedy show, and I go into it expecting to be made to laugh. Then I don't enjoy it as much as when I'm watching something and an unexpected comedy moment comes. And I think that's why some of like the more absurdist stuff when I was a kid was funnier to me, like Reeves and Smell of Reeves and Mortimer, and what's it called now, the Shooting Stars, like unexpected comedy. That's what I like, as opposed to I'm going to tell you a joke now. Here's my joke. You will laugh. Ha ha ha. I do like some like storyteller jokes as well. Like, yeah, I know like Bert Kreischer gets loads of hate. But I'd never go into like, I never watch one of his stuff, like his like stories or whatever, and assume that it's real. I mean, it's a comedian, and I think it's making up stuff for material. But you know, the way that, you know, he tells it, I find it quite funny. I don't know why he has to do it with his stomach hanging out. But some of his stuff is quite funny, like was it like The Machine and like Wrestling a Bear and stuff like that. Like funny stories. That's what I like. Also, some comedians that you see on like panel shows or whatever, or game shows. Like I love watching Taskmaster, and again, because you just don't know what to expect. You know, they're comedians, but they're not like, you know, tell jokes for 5 minutes and we'll rate you. It's sort of like do these stupid tasks, and you just like to. It's the way people's brains work. And then you'll go, oh, I'd love to see what their like stand-up's like, and it's shit. You're like, oh, how very strange. Oh no, children getting off a bus, holding back traffic. Unacceptable. I think, was it Fern Britton? Was it? Yeah. Oh, I can't remember. The Scottish girl. Watching her do the tasks with like the the way her mind worked was really funny. But then there's like the stand-up was just crap. It was just completely different, I think, because it's all like rehearsed stuff, you know, not like as spontaneous, so it wasn't as funny. And I keep thinking to myself, oh, I should watch some of these like acclaimed films like The Hangover or Bridesmaids or whatever. I'd rather watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or something. Not Jojo Rabbit, that's something entirely different. Oh, it's a little follow-up from the video about masks and the imposter and the fake fraud one. I think I have decided to upload it, although I have mentally finished this video already, so I can just delete this bit. Haha, you'll never know. But what I've decided to do going forward is to not be as precious with like the secret of YouTube, and be quite and you know, when it comes to like friends and family, not like go in and just go, I'm a YouTuber, look at this. No. But you know, if it, you know, something like that comes up to say, oh yeah, I've been out on the bike, I was recording it for this, blah 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? And not like trying. I think 'cause what was happening was I was trying to split myself 3 ways or more, and it just felt like I was like, until it felt like I like Bane. No one knew who I was until I put the helmet on. Do you know what I mean? Weird. That's just a weird thought. Although he said mask and not helmet, but the mask wouldn't work if I said mask. So yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah. So I was thinking to myself, like, because these videos go out, and I've had, you know, collectively through shorts and long videos, through shorts and videos, whatever, through everything I put on YouTube. Say that, Jesus Christ, just say stuff. Like, I've had over 1 million views. So like, and obviously there'll be like recurring viewers and stuff like that, but there's like 1 million chances for just complete strangers to look at me and go, what a knob. And yet for some reason, when it comes to like friends that I've known for ages, I'm like, I'm not telling them. They might find out, they might look at the videos and go, oh yeah, that's what you act like all the time anyway. Like, well, fuck you. Yeah, so I've decided to not be weird about it. Just be open and honest. I mean, this is me. This is what I do. I talk shit all the time. People know that. People who've known me for a long time know that I'm a gobshite. It's just when it comes to work's like, it's the only thing. But then it just becomes to with, like, when I'm in work, I'm in the office, then that's just a small part of life. Because today was a non-talking day. I just went in, put on some tunes and cracked on. And like I said, they were talking about how they're all getting like fit, and I was like, shut up, no you're not. And they start talking about steps and things like that, you know, just behave yourself. Yeah, so I was quite happy to just crack on and do my work rather than get involved with any sort of long conversations. But that's fine, because I get to chat away on the way home. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, there are times at work where I'll be more inclined to talk to people and where I'd normally not bother. I have started to like make a little bit of an effort. Do you know, we're like, because here's what I think is a bit odd, right? Or maybe it's like more of an insight into how my mind operates. Do you know when someone says, "Oh, right, how are you doing?" or whatever, and I don't say it because they might tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So I just, yeah, hi, hello. I don't really care how your day's been. Or when someone mentions, like, you know, well, I've just come back from like holiday or whatever. Like, most people would be like, oh, where'd you go, blah blah blah. I'm like, I just don't give a shit where you've been. So I'm trying to get into the habit of like being less of a dick, basically, and just going, asking the question. I don't care, but you know, I'll ask it and pretend that I do. So maybe when I say something stupid, they won't go, well, that came from nowhere. And they can't help getting a few extra subs along the way, right? Oh, let's just squeeze down this little gap. See if Mr. Beepy Pants is here again today. I came in like a wreck. Oh, you've fucking gone and done it, haven't you? You've closed my little gaps. Oh, I can squeeze behind there though. You're in the box, mate. In the box. No, no, no. That's naughty. Shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be doing that. Always respect the box.